Hey there, and welcome back to Morrowind. Before we continue, let's recover our Magicka from our bed. Sadly we didn't get attacked by an assassin tonight, but that's okay. It just means we'll have to wait longer until we get our gear upgrade. So that's our house, the upstairs of that clothing store. Again, the owner will never go up there, so we can just make it our home with no problem. And in the last part, we joined a lot of different guilds and factions, so it's about time we go and start doing some of their quests. We can check the quests from our journal, and the first one is the Fighters Guild. We have to go and find Draenine Felas. So this game came out before the idea of map markers and the like, so we have to find where we're going ourselves, and that's her house across the river. So let's go.
Say your business.
My business is killing rats. Let's also unequip our helm for the time being, because it looks ugly.
Do I know you?
No, but you will soon. Hi, lady.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
I'm here to deal with your cave rat problem. These rats are such a nuisance. I'm worried they'll eat all of my pillows. You like pillows, don't you? Anyway, I've got one trapped in the bedroom here, and the other two in the storage area upstairs. Rats, that is, not pillows. Here's the key for that door. There are at least 3 of these beasts. I hope they haven't gotten to my good pillows. Well, let's go and deal, jump over that chair, with this rat. Hi, cave rat. So this enchanted sword made quick work of that cave rat. Let's also dispose of a corpse like a good exterminator. And even though we are on a Fighters Guild mission, that doesn't mean we can't steal some stuff. So let's take some more books in case we don't have them already. And here you can notice this book is very expensive. If we look at this, we gain an increase to one of our skills. So there are quite a lot of these skill books in the game. They only give you the skill increase for one time. And here are all of her pillows. I guess we'll leave her to her weird taste. And a small chest. Let's pick it. Our security skill is terrible. It's really bad. That took a lot longer than I was expecting, but we get some money from it. Let's re-equip our sword. So we'll go and deal.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
Let me jump. There we go. Our jump is so terrible we can't even jump over boxes. And now we're going to go upstairs to the storage area. So again, our blade skill is so low that we're just going to attack randomly shoot a weapon. That's a bit annoying. And our sword has now run out of charge. So you can see there, it takes, we have 32 charge in the sword still, but that's not enough to actually do the extra 1 to 10 damage. We can still use the weapon, it just doesn't have the extra damage. Let's get rid of the cave rats, like a good exterminator. Don't worry about my rabbits in the background drinking, it shouldn't be too loud. And while we're here, let's steal more stuff. Gonna steal every bit of gold we can. Also, it's always a good idea to steal potions because they're expensive, and soul gems. So we do actually have an ability, Soul Trap, down here. Our mysticism is terrible, so we only have a 16% chance to actually successfully cast this. But if we cast Soul Trap and then kill a rat, we can fill one of these petty soul gems and use that to recharge our sword. Basket of pillows. Well, it looks like the rats didn't get to your pillows, lady, so that's good. So we've done our job. Let's go and talk to her and get our money.
I'm waiting.
Let's talk to you about the cave rats. Are they back? Nope, they haven't been back yet. Good to know. So she's going to take our word and give us 100 septims. Doing early work for the guilds usually isn't that much of a payoff. You don't get that much money from it. There are a few exceptions though where you're able to get some quite good equipment. But for the time being, Chaos Casades just told us to get ourselves known to the locals as a friendly adventurer, as a good cover story for the Blades. So let's go talk to FireEye. Our movement speed still is terrible.
Outlander,
What's your
did you
story?
want something?
By the gods, you're half dead.
I know, right? I should probably heal up. How about the orders? Yep, we dealt with the cave rats. So you killed the cat. The cats? No, the rats. That's better. Ready for more orders? Of course I am. A local egg mine has problems with egg poachers, and you're going to solve those problems. Sounds good to me. Yes, egg poachers. May sound silly, but those koala eggs are among a few things worth exporting from this nasty little province. Drambiro, the owner of the Shulk egg mine, wants to make an example of these thieves and keep the other miners from getting funny ideas. So we have to kill Savilo Offen and Dania Velas, the former egg miners. So report back when they're dead. Sounds good. Where's this mine? It's a short distance southwest of Balmora in the bluffs west of the Odai River. The old suspension bridge across the Odai River is to the southeast of the mine entrance. And no, we're not afraid to swim, it's just that our swimming speed is terrible. Not yet. Can we advance yet? Oh, we are now Rag the Apprentice. That's good.
Oh, Outlander, did you want something?
Let's see if there are any more healing things here. There are cheap restore health potions. Let's take them. There's also a 10 armor rating helmet. This one is also 10, but let's take this because it looks nicer. It doesn't cover our face. Let's also take some of these hammers. So these hammers can be used to repair equipment. Like this short bow that definitely needs a repair, and our sword, which has taken a lot of damage already. Our armor skill is terrible, so this is going to take a while. There we go. Our sword is now better. We'll go and put those hammers upstairs. I believe we did talk to someone previously and they gave us the hint that we shouldn't carry heavy things like hammers with us. We should just use them when we need to. So we'll put it down. No, we'll put it on this table. So we can come back and use it when we need to. While we're here, we'll also drop our books. And I think we'll keep everything else. Oh no, of course, we'll go and deposit our ingredients, since they are heavy. Because we're going to be taking home a lot of those eggs. Even though we're going to kill egg poachers, we are allowed to actually take the eggs ourselves. No one will complain about that. Well, actually, I believe that they do if they see us, but no one will see us do it. Now then, we should probably heal up before we go anywhere. So, let's rest. We didn't get attacked by assassins again today, but that's fine. Let's go and do this other quest for the Fighters Guild. So while we were repairing, I'm just going to take a note of this now because it will be useful for later. We have leveled up twice with a long blade, so we have now got 3 level ups to strength to our name. We also leveled up armourer by 1 time, so we have got 4 points. And we have 2 skill points in unarmoured. So our speed now has 4 out of 10 points that we need to level up 5 times when we next level. And strength also has 4, I believe, unless I miscounted that. So that's just something to keep track of if we want to level up properly in this game. We are looking to level up our speed quite early on, so we will be starting to move a little bit faster. So we're leaving Balmore down to the south. There's the Silk Strider we came in on. We were given directions for how to get here on foot, but obviously the person in the tutorial section did tell us to just get a Silk Strider, it was easier. We will be increasing our movement speed by a lot very soon, because we are going to be looking for a special pair of boots that increase our movement speed. But before we can do that, we need to first level up our magic a little bit to be able to wear them. For the most part, I'm not going to go and get like cheaty equipment right at the start of the game, which I could do right now. Instead, I'm just going to get a few pieces that are really useful to us to not waste ages, like on the movement speed. Because getting those incredibly overpowered boots that let us move quicker is going to make everything a lot better. Hi you two, are you the Poachers?
From where do you hail?
No, he's just a miner. Tell us about the egg poachers. They haven't seen them, but the eggs keep disappearing and they know the place, easy for them to get in and out of sight. Tell us about rumours, advice and secrets. At first it seemed the fuss about the Nerevarine prophecy was just silly superstition. Then I learned that the Dumner have been waiting for Lord Nerevar to come back for centuries. The Incarnate, they call it. Every few years an Ashland appears and the tribes call him the Incarnate. Then the temple goes out and hunts him down and reveals him as a fake. Why does the temple worry so much about it? Sounds like we have some intrigue there to worry about. He just talks about ways to teleport, and here he's going to tell us about the Kwamas. So tell us about the different types of Kwamas. He just tells us about foragers. That's okay. We have been attacked by a Kwama forager
So what do you
before.
want?
I want to talk to you about the egg poachers. Not good people hiding anywhere in the mines. So there are several different types of Kwamas. We were attacked by a Kwama forager when we rested outside the first dungeon. Those are aggressive. The worker types are not aggressive in the slightest, but the warriors are aggressive. So here is a forager. So our sword does recharge automatically, it just does it very slowly. We can also steal these eggs. They are very heavy, but they are ingredients for potions. So we will be taking them. And we'll just stop whenever we reach full. Even though we are hunting down poachers, we are allowed to take the eggs ourselves. Right, so this here is a worker. That is not aggressive. They will never attack us unless we attack them first. The same with scribs here, these little insects. We sometimes can have our sleep disrupted by scribs, which happens quite often even though they aren't aggressive. So it's most likely they just come up and annoy us while we're sleeping. Which is sort of what you would expect for most insects, to be honest. The mining camp? Well, let's go in there. There may be some neutral miners in here, so we won't just attack everyone we see. Because there may be like friendly people. Like this person, they're not attacking us.
What do you want?
Hello. Can you tell us about the egg poachers? Nope. How about you?
So what do you want?
These people aren't that useful. We don't know anything about that, we're just doing our jobs. I do wonder whether this counts as stealing.
I will not be taken for a fool.
It does count as stealing. We're going to be nice and not steal then.
If you want something, now's the time to talk.
What do you want?
They didn't really care enough, so I probably didn't get a bounty for that, but at the same time, I want to appear like I'm not a poacher myself, so...
What say you?
Hello, tell us about the poachers. These people really are not helpful at leading us to the enemy. Our long blade skill leveled up, that's always good. The higher that goes, the easier we have at hitting enemies. I was going to say the easier time we have hitting enemies, but I kind of messed it up. No one can see us right now except for that enemy, so let's steal some eggs. So as the game continues and we become better at using our sword, I will start to actually use power attacks instead, just so that you don't hear me spam clicking. But at this point in the game, we need to get every single dice roll we possibly can to actually hit the enemy. Let's eat one of these eggs. Had no effect. Okay. I was under the impression that it would give you all the effects regardless of our alchemy level, but maybe it doesn't. Oh, it looks like we have found our enemies. Actually, power attacks do a lot compared to our normal attack at the moment, so we are still going to charge up for them. If he actually decide to hit. Good old Morrowind combat system. They have a lot of eggs. These are actually the small types of eggs, which are easier to carry, so we will carry them instead. We'll just deposit a few of these. So I believe that is that done. We didn't get a quest update, but I think that's normal in this game. So there were only 2, right? Let's double check this. Sevelio and Dahlia. So that was these 2, right? Yep, so we've done our job. But since we're in the Queen's room at the moment, let's go and find the Queen. Queen around here? No. Where does this door lead? Back to the egg mine. Ah, there's the Queen. So this is the Kwama Queen, and this is where all the eggs come from. Again, they are not hostile, and people will tell us not to kill this thing, so let's be nice and not kill it. Because that's where all the money from this mine comes from, and all the eggs, so killing her would just kind of destroy Morrowind's economy, which is not a good thing to do. We are a hero after all, we're not just going to murder everyone we see. We haven't seen any of the warriors in here. Some of these egg mines will have the warriors, which kind of look like the workers, but they're on 2 legs, and the front 2 legs are like hands. So they're more humanoid and they try and punch us. I'm not sure if it's based on level that they haven't appeared yet, or whether they're just not in this area. Our health is looking rather low, so we might drink a potion if we need to. A few good dice rolls then, that was great. So if we ever get lost in a cave, we can always bring up the minimap. Even though this place is nice and straightforward. I think it's a good idea for us to drink one of our cheap restore health potions. Just in case. So you can see the potions usually heal over time, like this one. And even though we did just have one of the worst potions in the game, it healed us for about half of our health. Because we have so little HP. Do we still have Almalexia's Blessing? We don't, that's run out. Okay. We did go to sleep, so we did pass some hours. Man, I did forget exactly how slow you move in this game. Whenever I do play this game, I do usually go for the special pair of boots that I mentioned, like practically at the very start of the game, because of how slow you are here.
So I said, where's the money in that?
Where's the money in what?
If you want something, now's the time to talk.
Can I tell you about the egg poachers? Hey, no problems with missing eggs anymore.
Are you here about your wounds? You should find healing.
Yeah, you're probably right, I should. Can we rest here? We can. Well, let's rest until we're healed. We got attacked by a rat. Let's just dispose of that rat. Continue with our exterminator job. So then let's have a look at whereabouts we are on the world at the moment. We're still kind of close to Balmora. I was considering using, if we have one at the moment, the scroll. Do we have the scroll on us that allows us to teleport? No, we don't. Never mind. I thought I picked up a scroll of Almari Intervention. Is that what it's called? Almcivi Intervention. That's the one, but I don't. And of course, our skill is so bad we could try and cast it. You got a 12% chance. It worked. Excellent. Yep, so that's one of our teleport spells. Takes us straight back to Balmora Temple, since it is the closest temple to us. There is also an Imperial cult version of that spell as well, that will take us to the nearest Imperial temple. So we can most likely learn that one when we go to one of the forts, or to Ebonheart. We've heard of Ebonheart before, and it's sort of the main Imperial base here.
Go ahead.
While we're here, I'm going... Oh? Vori's house. No. That was weird.
May I help you?
Last time I was here, I didn't actually ask her about this, I forgot. Yes, that is the code phrase you should use. Excellent. And we did get given a helm to wear as well. Which is this thing. So this is one of those bone meal armor pieces that the guards here are wearing. Depending on the location, these guards will wear different types of helms. Like you can see that my one is different to his. I think it depends on like what house they're in or something like that. I'm not exactly sure, or it might just be which town they're in. Can we jump up here yet? No. Our jump is still dreadful, and I should remember to keep jumping to level it up. It's just that there's quite an annoying sound effect every time we jump, so that's why I keep putting off doing it. Hey, we leveled up our acrobatics.
All right, I'm listening.
I take it you want something.
Yes, I've come about the
What?
job.
What is it?
You got both of them? Good, here's your payment. And giving us some extra potions from a recent raid. Give us some more orders. We have a contract from the Caldera Mining Company. Go kill 4 Telvanni agents. Well, that sounds difficult. We've heard before that the Telvanni are mages, so this could be a more difficult one. 4 Telvanni agents are responsible for thefts and disappearances at the Caldera Ebony mines. Ebony is really expensive, so this could be a good place to steal from. So these are their 4 names. They've been hiding in a cave to the hills to the north of the Caldera mine. When the 4 agents are dead, report back. Take care because it's very likely that one of them will be a lookout posted outside the mine. So she does mention to go to the Mages Guild and get a teleport to Caldera. So I'm just going to ask her about these 4 different people. So then, let's see if she has anything interesting to point out. So, Aralen, she's been expelled from the Fighters Guild, as she stole from the guild stewards. She's stupid, but she can fight, so they're going to be a melee opponent, obviously. Safisa here is a member of the Thieves Guild, so we'll likely have a bow or something like that. Another Thieves Guild member, and another Thieves Guild member, so there aren't actually any mages, which is useful.
Can you ask
your
your
story?
question quickly? I must be going.
How's our level doing? We're 7 out of 10 until we level up. That's good. So before we go anywhere, we're first going to deposit our goods back at home. Since we did steal a lot of eggs then. We won't bother sleeping to recover our mana. We'll sleep when we need to recover our HP as well. For the time being, let's go and sell some more skooma to this Khajiit here. I believe it's been 24 hours so far, so we should have his money back.
Good hunting.
Yes, sell a gold 600, so every 24 hours the traders will restock. Sell that. Let's sell these greaves, we don't really need them. And then we'll sell some skooma. And some moon sugar. So skooma is very expensive, we should be able to get quite a bit of money from that. Let's also have a look at his weapons. He mentioned that he had some Daedric weapons. What that actually means is he has terrible weapons that can be used to cast a bound ability, which will summon a very powerful weapon temporarily. So let's see if he has a bow. Because if he has a bound bow, that would be useful for us, but he doesn't, sadly. Do you have anything that's worth taking? Not really. We'll just take back some of this moon sugar, and then put him up to maximum gold. And he equipped for his legs. Good luck, mate. Let's drop the skooma here. Again, they will never pick it up, so we don't have to worry about it. Also, I should probably equip our different helmet. Even though it does look stupid, but it's light armor. And now let's go to the Mages Guild. We actually want to go to Caldera, so it's actually a good thing that we have a mission that leads us here.
What is it, Bosmer?
I'm going to the teleport lady. So all the fast travels, well, the other 2 fast travels in the game, the Silt Strider and boats. Wait, this is the Fighters Guild. Congratulations, me. So anyway, I was about to say the taking the Silt Striders and boats.
All right, I'm listening.
Will both take time when you take those fast travels, but taking the Mage's teleport is instantaneous, and we won't lose any time whatsoever.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
But with that said, it's still not really that much of an issue, because wasting time doesn't really have a problem in this game. If anything, wasting time is good,
Oh,
because
interesting.
all the merchants keep getting their money back.
Yes, what is it?
I want to travel, but first off, let's get her to like me a little bit more. So we can go to Aldrune, to Vivek, to Sabrith Mora, or to Caldera.
Speak freely, friend.
So let's see where we are now. We are now a lot more north of Balmora. closer to Ghost Gate, which is a location we've been told to go to for our pilgrimage.
Shopping for enchantments.
Sure thing. Do you have anything useful? Oh, right, of course. He won't have anything to do with us because our rank is too low. This guy, however, will. We do want a feather ability, but that one's kind of expensive. Invisibility, that's useful. Let's take that. Chameleon, that's a useful ability. So, invisibility in this game...
I'm sure we can work out a fair price.
We already did. So, invisibility in this game will make us...
The blue plates are nice, but the brown ones seem to last longer.
That is interesting.
There's someone watching me. I can tell.
I guess I will talk after I've left this area. For the time being, let's see what ingredients he has. Let's take one of these. And one of these. Because we were told to collect some mushrooms. I'm pretty sure we already have some back at home, but it's a good idea to take more anyway. He has a cure disease potion. That's useful. We'll take one of those just in case. Okay, that should do for now. Oh, that didn't work. Let's talk to this lady.
Outlander, what do you want?
I'm looking for spells, lady. There is the ability to lock doors. We could do this to level up our alteration skill. So we may as well buy that now. Then we can continually lock and unlock something to get infinite experience. There's a lot of bound equipment here, but none of this is really that useful. We could do things like bound a helm to make a much better helmet from the one we have now for 60 seconds, but our conjuration skill is so low that we won't even be able to successfully cast it. Pretty sure we already have a swift swim ability. We'll take this one anyway. Tell us if there's any rumours recently around here, since we are in a different area. House Rodrin is really steamed up about the Caldera land grab. They say that Caldera is their territory, and they should have gotten a charter. Worse yet, they say that Halu is skimming the top off the Imperial Fat Cat company that got the charter. So basically, the houses don't like each other in this game, which is to be expected. And here we have a little advice about using illusion spells to scout an area before we go in. That's always good. And this is the first mention we've seen of Dwarven stuff. Interested in Dwarven artifacts? Fine. Dwarven ruins are fascinating, and there's good loot. Just one suggestion, you find yourself over your head, back out, and go running errands and hunting rats for a while. So there are quite a lot of Dwarven ruins in this game, and they are definitely worth going to. But as she said, there could be difficult opponents inside them. So then, we're here in Caldera, and the first thing I want to do is do a quest nearby that isn't the Fighters Guild quest. Since I did mention I wanted to get some very good boots, and there are some very good boots nearby. I believe there's an auto-run ability. Yes, there is. Okay. It's worth noting that I'm pretty sure I changed the keybinds when I played this game with the CD version. And I'm using the Steam version at the moment, and yet the keybinds seem to be identical to what I used. So either the Steam version already changed the keybinds on their own, or they somehow copied over the ones I had from the previous game that I had installed, which is rather interesting. I don't believe this is the person I wanted to see, but let's look at him anyway because there's a random naked man here. Hi, random naked man.
You like to dance close to the fire, don't you?
You sure do. Hail and well met, stranger. As you can plainly see, I require some assistance if you'd be kind enough to grant it. I need help finding some festering witch who has robbed me blind and left me for dead. A witch she had to be. I was on my way to Caldera when I met her. She was a stranger here like myself, and our conversation lightened the burden of travel. She was quite friendly, and, well, you know, we set up camp together. But that night she revealed the witch inside, cast a spell on me. I couldn't so much as blink, stole everything, even my worn out clothes. But most importantly, she took my prized axe, Cloud Cleaver. Join with me, stranger, and let's find her and extract the entrails together. I knew you have a bluster, Sydney, stranger. I believe she's still camped where I last left her to the northwest. But I could be wrong, but the spell disorientated me a bit, it did. You know this area better than me, lead the way. I think he mentioned northeast, didn't he? Northwest, sorry. We'll just keep an eye out while we run this direction. I'm not sure exactly where this one is because I forgot that this quest was here. Maybe he camped out around here. We'll take some ingredients while we're here. This looks like a good camping spot. I won't loot absolutely every ingredient that I find, I'll just loot the occasional one. Evidently she's not here. Let's see, we spoke to him around down there. Where exactly did you camp? Could you show me? Let's climb this hill, and then we can get a better view. And hopefully not be attacked by a cliff racer. We haven't seen one yet. We will see one by the end of the game. We will see more than one by the end of the game. We have definitely gone too far. I thought I was going to die then. I thought I was just randomly going to take huge fall damage from sliding down that hill. Hello. Are you sure it was to the northwest? Because I can't find her at all. Oh, there I think she is. Let's go see if we can talk to her first. Hi.
So what's this regarding?
Hello there, stranger. I see you've already met my good friend, Hormar. My name is Socia Castellano, I think that is, the healer. How can I be of assistance? Oh, tell us about yourself. She's a healer. Tell us about some rumours, advice and secrets. Oh, okay, let's tell us about our guy then. Ha, a right funny story that one is. The true story is that I took him on as a travelling companion for protection only for the road to Caldera. Along the way he was getting entirely too friendly for his own good, to the point where I actually had to cast a spell on him, just to teach him a lesson in manners. I stripped him and left him by the road, and to be sure he didn't come after me for retribution, I took his weapon. Oh, can I have his weapon back? Oh, I don't think he's ready to get it back quite yet. I can still see the rage burning in his tiny gnawed eyes. However, if he meets me in 3 days at the Mage Guild Hall in Caldera, I'll return everything. Well, that sounds good to me. Seems a bit chilly today. Yes, it does. Well, I'll not be waiting another 3 days to get my bloody axe when it's in the hand of that damned witch. Are you going to help me? No, I believe her.
It'll be your blood here, not mine. Ha! You will die
Sure you want to
where
fight
you
me?
stand.
Oh, of course, we don't have any fatigue. That's a problem. So, how unarmed combat works in this game is that if you have no fatigue, you get knocked over, and if you do have fatigue, you take damage to your fatigue instead. So we could be here a while. Do we have anything that restores fatigue? We do. Good. We'll use this after we get back up. Right, now we'll have a better time fighting. So, unarmed combat in this game is either really useless or really amazing, depending on how much fatigue you can get off the enemy. But as you can see, he's not damaging me at all at the moment because he's taking damage from my fatigue instead. Well, that was a shame. Hi, lady. Sorry about that. I'm sorry to hear that he died, but he was a fool. Such is the way that fools meet their end. And I will take Cloud Cleaver to the one who can handle its power. His obsession with the axe led him to death. I'll leave it with someone who can use it well. I thank you for your help, and I think that hothead would have killed me if you had not intervened. Thank you. So she doesn't give us the weapon, but she does give us some potions. That sounds good to me. Can we still talk about the weapon? No, we can't. She does say to seek her out if we require her services. She is a healer, so that could be good. Tell us about being a healer. She has sworn a solemn oath to the College of Restoration to heal the afflicted and cure the diseased. But I've also learned that preventing harm to others often requires a more active opposition to monsters and malefactors. Sounds like my kind of person.
I'm listening.
Bye-bye. Hey, how do you feel about me? She doesn't like me that much, if I try and admire her. Which I guess is why he met his end. Oh well. Right, back to what I was trying to do originally, which is to go down to Caldera. Because there is someone we want to meet on this road from Caldera. And it's not up by these mountains, we're actually going towards the coast instead, so we need to go down here again. Let's save the game just in case I kill myself with my jumping, which is always the possibility. Well, if I can actually jump off something anyway, otherwise I can never reach enough height to kill myself. Now then, we're back down to the road. And this is the road we were taking before, so let's continue down it. And we should hopefully be able to meet the person we want to meet. There they are. So this person is one of the most useful NPCs in the entire game for us because they have a very nice piece of equipment that we want. We can actually see it right now. You can see how the boots are shimmering. They're magical boots. We want these magical boots. We could just kill the person, but we're nice, so we'll help them.
Anytime you're ready. Just don't keep me waiting.
Are you interested in making a deal? Look, I'm just a poor merchant who's trying to make their way to Narmak with some trade goods. I could use an escort though, since mine seems to have buggered off. Or sorry, since mine seems to have buggered off. If you'd be willing to take me there, I'll give you... No, I shouldn't. Although it's dangerous. Alright, I'll give you my boots of blinding speed. I can take you. Excellent, although that still seems like quite a high payment. The boots of blinding speed are a rare and wonderful thing. Never mind. So she wants to go to Narmak, which is by the coast around here. So we'll just keep going down this road. Now before I came here actually, I forgot to ask around the town about her. Because some people in Caldera would have mentioned this lady. because she's giving us a very high price for escorting her, and she just calls herself a normal merchant, but she has some very good boots, so maybe she's lying. Okay, this is not the road I wanted to take, but let's talk to this guy anyway. Hi.
I'm ready for anything. Go ahead.
Welcome, Novice Rag. Well, this person knows us. He's a Master at Arms, and the Master of Arms is his trade. Tell us about your trade. He's a master of all the basic hand weapon types: long blade, short blade, axes, blunt weapons, and spears. How about a little advice? The Master at Arms at Fort Pelagade, Anduro is a good source. Oh, sorry, that's his name, Angaro. If you're curious about the Master at Arms trade in Morrowind, he's a little long-winded, but he knows his stuff. Oh, sorry, that was for little advice. Morrowind lore. 3 Dumber Great Houses dominate the Vaughnville politics. Yes, we've heard about them. The Halu are loyal friends to the Empire, and they love trade and wealth, so that's why they are. The Rodwans are more traditional, and the Telvanni are sorcerers. So this guy monitors smuggling along the Bitter Coast, and but the job is too big for him. They move moon sugar, skooma, raw ebony, so raw ebony is illegal to trade. Or at least try and smuggle out of the mines anyway, because the Empire owns the mines. Dreamer artifacts, which are also illegal to smuggle. Even though you're allowed to sell Dreamer artifacts to anyone you want, as well as raw ebony, and no one will complain. So they smuggle through Halaode and Nar Mok, with the coast honeycombing the smugglers' caves, and the Kamana Tong, who we've heard about before, are the local the local thieves guild. And they carry the packages at night. Ah, so he's an apprentice of the Blades, which makes sense. So he's one of the people that we can learn weapons from. So we could level up our blunt weapons, which is incredibly cheap because we're so bad at it. Or we can level up our long blade, which is far more expensive. For the time being, we're not going to do any. As soon as we hit level 10, which will happen very soon, we will level up some more points into strength and speed skills, so we can get a bigger bonus on the level up. You still following us? Yeah. Okay, we need to go south now. Let's just cut over these mountains. Sadly, our jumping skill is so bad that we won't be able to just climb the mountains like in like the usual fashion in these games. Athletics went up, that's always good. Oh, that down there is a crypt. Let's go and get it on our map just so that we're aware of it. These crypts are usually very good for loot. But they're also very dangerous because there are undead inside them. Telvann Ancestral Tomb. We'll come back to this later. For now, we want to escort this lady. So there is a good chance that she's probably a smuggler herself. We can make it. No, come on. We can make it. Yeah. We should probably save the game just in case she kills herself. Right, good. We finally found the coast. You can tell due to the way that the trees have changed. Where's this lady? Oh, there's a cave right here. That's handy. Malapi. Again, we might come back to this later. Where is this lady? I think she's trying to find a long way round. I don't think that the computers stop if you get too far away from them, like the escorts in this game. But maybe they do. Can we even get back up here? We'll try and get back up here, and if we can't, then we'll just load our quick save. There we go. That worked. Where is she? There she is. What are you doing? Get down here. Lady? Lady, I'm here. You're walking in thin air. No, you're walking in the air. Please stop that. Okay, come here. Follow me. Good. We'll go the long way around then. At least we know that we are near the coast now, since we saw some of the marshland. So there are quite a few enemies like these Guar that won't attack us unless we provoke them. Right, and we found our way to the coast now. Yeah, so for escort quests in this game, it's not a good idea to try and take shortcuts like that. They just don't work. I don't have to keep looking back because she will follow us unless we abandon her like before. What I'm looking for right now is these mushrooms. Bungler's bait. Whoa, no, game, what are you doing? Please stop that. Let's take Bungler's Bane and Hyperphagia. So we now have all 4 mushrooms. We need those for the Mages Guild. So then, I believe Narmak is around here. There's a dead animal here. Let's investigate it. And here are the staple of the series, mud crabs. Dead Guar. Interesting.
Good or what?
Yeah, you're good. You haven't actually done anything for our fight, but okay, you're good. Now then, let's see. I believe our view distance is max, isn't it? The AI distance. Maybe that's how far enemies will see us. Let's put it up a little bit to be a bit more difficult. Actually, let's not have it too high just in case that breaks the game. Yeah, view distance is as far as it goes. So we sadly can't see if there's a town over there. We'll go and swim towards it anyway. Maybe there is. It's a little bit dangerous to go swimming though, because there are fish. Like these. I'm a little bit scared because she's very close to us at the moment. I don't want to accidentally hit her. I have forgotten whether Narmak is here or here. Anyway, we have now leveled up enough to level our character. So ideally we want to avoid getting any more major or minor skills until we next level. Actually no, that doesn't matter in this game, so ignore that. Because they do carry over, I'm pretty sure.
Make this quick.
We are very low on health. Let's give ourselves a quick cheap heal. Oh, I forgot about that. Let's I don't know if that has a bad side effect, so let's just go back. I completely forgot that existed. Oh, this is before we glitched her out. Right, so right then I just killed a breeding netch, which is something you're not meant to do in this game because people look down on you for it. I thought that all the breeding netches weren't aggressive. I forgot that the bull netches in mating season will attack you. So we're just going to forget we did that. I probably should just go with any of the consequences in this series, but at the same time, I forgot what the consequence of that one is, and it's probably bad because this, you know, it's one of those games where if you kill an NPC, you probably fail loads and loads of quests. So I'm just going to take it safe. Let's actually look at this sign and see where we're going. Narmark is that way. Let's make sure we loot this. And let's follow the road this time. So there was a some sort of cave over there that we might go and have a look at later. The problem is though, since we're leading her, I'm hoping that she doesn't randomly start a fight with the breeding netch. Because I can't control her. Let's try and take the long way around. I did increase the AI distance, which means that I think he will aggro on me from further away. So that's probably a bad idea. I can't even see him anymore. Well, that's probably a good thing. Let's cut through the swamp. Ah, there we are, finally. That took a while, but at least now we'll get ourselves a good pair of boots. There we go. Well, this is close enough, thanks for your help. I suppose it's only fair she gives me the reward. Thank you. So why I wanted to do this quest is because these are the best boots in the game. They fortify our speed by 200 points, which means we will move incredibly quickly, but they do blind us by 100%. So if we put these on, we can't see a thing. So we can't wear them just yet. However, if we have an ability like, where is it? Resist magic, which we have a 0% chance of casting, we will be able to resist that blinding ability and wear the boots and have the movement speed. So for the time being, we just wanted to pick them up so that we can equip them as soon as we can cast the proper magic spell. So one of the first things we're going to be leveling up is going to be our restoration skill down here. So we're going to be doing that on the next level and getting some bonuses into willpower, which also increases our success at casting spells. And then we'll be able to resist it. Well, for the time being, let's go and explore what this town is like since we are here. And when we're ready to go home, we'll probably just use the teleport spell to go to the nearest temple. And I do believe we can take the boat from here to go somewhere else if we feel like it.
I'm waiting.
Hi there. Yep, I'm new in Narmark. There's a pair of breeding netches that are wandering around north of here. They've come near the town a few times, so we drove them off, but they'll be back unless someone does something. Oh, so I'm supposed to kill them. Never mind. I thought that you weren't allowed to kill them. Let's see what other people have to say about that. Oh yeah, let's talk to these people about the trader. Oh, that one. She's got a bounty on her head, I believe. Though no one would bother trying to collect on it because she's slippery. There's a price on her head, but she doesn't know how much.
What assistance do you need?
Let's go and have a chat with her. Also, let's put on these boots. And then if you look down at that mini-map in the bottom corner, you can see we are moving a lot quicker. So now that we're nearby her, we covered all that ground a lot quicker. We're not going to be doing that though. We're going to
So what do you
wait
want?
until we can actually wear them. Hi lady, can I talk to you about your bounty? A bounty on my head? Preposterous. It must be the case of mistaken identity. I can't imagine why anyone would want to arrest me. I've always been an honest trader. Well, we did help her and she did give us some boots, so let's not kill her. Even if she does have a bounty. Well, apparently we're actually meant to kill these breeding netches. I thought you weren't allowed to, but obviously I was mistaken. We are very low on health, so let's heal up. Okay, that did a lot more damage than I was expecting. I just got killed by a random netch. That's probably the most impressive thing I've done so
I'm
far.
a busy gal, so if you could hurry this up.
Hi. She sounded insincere at best. Well, for the time being, let's heal up before we start this fight. I didn't expect the netches to be able to practically one-shot me like that. Clearly it's not a one-shot because I only had a very little bit of health, but you know what I mean. Yep, you're also attacking me. Okay, these people are definitely hurting me a lot. Let's have a better heal potion so we heal quicker. I think it just hit me for half of my health then. These netches are a lot stronger than I expected. Game, can I loot, please? Game. Nope, I cannot loot this one. Okay. So yeah, like I said, I don't know everything about this game because clearly I was whoa, that's a lot of damage. Let's use a really big heal spell. Just in case he hit me again, straight afterwards. There we go. Right, so we've now leveled up enough to level up again, since I've now got back to where I was before. So now that we've leveled up, all we need to do is go to a bed and sleep, and then we will level. But before we do that, like I said before, we need to get some more skills of strength and speed before we level up. It's a lot more lenient in this game compared to Oblivion. In Oblivion, as soon as we've earned enough experience to level up, it doesn't matter what other skills we get. Let's talk to the same lady.
You have something to say.
Actually, let's talk to the guard. The guard will probably pay us.
You may speak.
Oh, no, he's just glad we killed them. Okay. So, is anyone going to, Nets are valuable, but they're too dangerous.
How interesting. A tourist.
I'm not a tourist. Actually, I kind of am. I haven't been here before, and I'm looking around, so I guess I do fit the bill. Hi.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
Can you take us anywhere? We could go to Cool, which we've heard of before. That's where we can get a boat to Solstheim, sorry. Or we go to Halla Ode. Let's go to these places just to get them on the map.
I'm waiting.
So let's see where this is. This is a lot closer to Balmora, that's good. We'll leave Cool for later. We don't really need to go there right now. Actually, let's see where she takes us, because this is a different boat, so she can take us to different areas. She can take us to Vivek. We've heard of Vivek before, and we've also heard of Ebonheart before. So what we could do right now is go to Vivek, and then we can take a Silt Strider to Balmora. But for the time being, we're going to try and cast the spell again. Didn't work. Okay, let's travel to Vivek. We won't do anything in Vivek yet, because I don't want to start dealing with this place. This is a very big area. As you can see here, Vivek is all of this. It's a massive city. It's the capital city of Morrowind. Well, actually no, that's not correct. It's the capital city... No, that is correct. It's the capital city of Morrowind, but Mournhold is the capital city of Vorenfell. I think that's how it works. But for now, we're just going to go straight back to the Salt Strider. And we'll make our way to Balmora.
Where would you like to go?
Right, so now that we're here and we have enough experience to level up, we're going to train a few skills with some trainers since we have some money. We're going to focus on these cheap ones down here. So first off, I'm just going to make sure I know what we're doing here. So I'm pretty sure we got 5 points into Longblade. So that is 5 strength. So these points we got into agility are going to be wasted on this level up, sadly. We got 3 points into speed. We got 6 points into strength because of the athletics. No, wait, because of the acrobatics, sorry. Then we got 1 point into armourer, so that goes up to 7 strength out of 10. Our unarmoured went up by 3, so that's 3 extra for speed, which is 6. So right now, we just need to level up our speed 4 times and our strength 3 times. For now, we're just going to go with whichever training is the cheapest, since we don't have that much money. We only have 800 gold at the moment. Actually, it's probably been 24 hours, so we might be able to make a little bit more money from the trader. Nope, it hasn't been 24 hours yet.
Mutsera.
So even with all that stuff we've been doing, we still haven't passed another day. So let's check the Guild of Fighters. Let's try bribing her a little bit, just to make the training a bit cheaper. So we could have agility, we don't want that, endurance, strength, but that's really expensive, we don't want to level up that yet.
I'm listening, please, go ahead.
Talk is free. What do you want?
How about you? We could do blunt weapons, which is really cheap, or armour. Armour is probably the better one. So let's level up armour. So we just do this 3 times. And now we need to find someone who will level up one of our other moves. This is just some beds, isn't it? Yes, it is. How about you? She will do athletics, but it's kind of expensive. It will mean that we move quicker, so it's probably a good idea, actually. So we need 4 points into that. I don't know if we actually have enough money to do that yet, though. But let's give it a shot.
Watch your step.
Wait, what am I doing? We don't want to do this.
Yes.
That's our major skill. My bad. Hand to hand, that we can do. So level up that 3 times, and we already did speed by accident a 4th time. So this should be perfect now. We should be able to get 5 bonuses into our 2 skills on level up. Or 2 attributes rather. Here we go, we get 5 times strength and 5 times speed. And our luck just goes up by 1. You can only get 1 to luck each time, so it's going to take us about 50 levels to fully max out our stats either way. So this is the most efficient way of leveling. You realise that all your life you've just been coasting along as if you were in a dream. Suddenly, facing the trials of the last few days, you have come alive. So since we accidentally leveled up our athletics, we are already 1 skill point along on level 2.
I'm listening. Please go ahead.
So I did mention that we want to level up our restoration a little bit, so let's see how much we can do with our money.
Yes, Outlander?
There should be someone to train restoration downstairs.
Your wounds are great.
She trains restoration. We only have 98 gold though, so that's probably a problem. So we'll be training it later when we actually have some money. For now, let's go and hand in our mushrooms.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
You wish to speak?
I got your mushrooms. There we go. She gave us some more healing potions, always good. Yes, these are all good samples. Now Azura can write the report and be a journeyman in the Mages Guild. Excellent. Azura made us potions. She's no great alchemist, but she thinks we can use them. Well, tell us about the mushrooms. Have you got any more duties? Azura made a bet with Gaudia. Azura made a bet with Gaudia that Azura will be a journeyman before her. Now Azura must study these mushrooms and write a report. Azura wants you to give Gaudia a fake soul gem. This doesn't sound like the best thing to do for the Mages Guild, but let's do it anyway. Azura has made a fake soul gem. Take it and put it in Gaudia's desk upstairs. Gaudia must be coming downstairs to talk with Marine Dren, so no one will see her do this thing. Okay. So let's just nonchalantly walk, as if we're not going to be doing anything illegal. Hi, lady.
What is it, sister?
We haven't actually talked to her yet. Let's see what she can give us. See if there are any good scrolls that we need. Something that increases our jump would be useful. All of these unlocking spells, they're always useful. Divine Intervention, I believe that's the one that will take us back to one of the Imperial Cult Shrines. I am going to buy from her one more of these unlocking spells. And let's sell to her some of these potions. Oh, she doesn't buy potions, so that's annoying. Thank you. So we are now completely out of money. But that's fine because we're about to steal a lot more from her. So we now have full access to her desk up here, which includes this exceptionally useful soul gem. The Winged Twilight. It sells for 60,000, but we won't be selling it, we'll be using that later. Let's just steal all of these soul gems. Steal this book. We'll leave her pot and candles. And put the fake soul gem inside. So we can see this petty soul gem is empty, this one is full and it sells for more. So a good way to make money in this game would be to just keep soul trapping enemies and selling the soul gems. But obviously our mysticism skill is very low, so we can't really do that. So she has some very good ones, but the most important one is this one, because this will allow us to enchant something really useful later in the game. That we cannot open, and we have no way of opening it at the moment. V1.
I don't know if I can help you, but I'll try.
So, the one problem with stealing from her is that we won't be able to use her as an enchanter. Because I believe the game is slightly bugged, and if we use any soul gem of like the Winged Twilight, it will count it as hers, and so she'll complain and we get kicked out of the Mages Guild. At least that's what happened to me anyway.
Help you?
Greetings.
Yes, I did that. Do you have any more duties? Now you must study local flowers. So there are 4 more types of flowers we need to find: gold canna, stoneflower, willow, and heather. So let's go and see if we have any of those. me, that worked. I just felt like trying to cast it a few more times because we get experience towards the mysticism spell every time we cast it. Also, yes, it does look like you're trying to strangle someone or something like that when you have your hands out for magic. So then, let's see if we have what she wanted. We have Heather. We have Gold Cannet. I think I forgot what the other ones were. Oh yeah, Stoneflower. What else did we need? We have Gold Cannet, Stoneflower, Willow Anther, that's what we don't have, and Heather. Let's see if there's a Willow Anther in here. Nope, there is no Willow Anther. We'll have to go and get some of that. For now though, let's put down the Soul Gem. We'll put that one there, and this one we also can't quite sell at the moment. Actually, I believe we might be able to sell that one. I don't know if the vendor that I'm thinking of actually buys these or not, but we'll see. So we may as well keep all the others. And let's dump the other things we don't need, including one of these petals. We don't need the other. I'm carrying more stuff than I really need to, but I'd rather not have to return home in case I suddenly find I can sell something. I should probably be thinking of wrapping this one up sometime soon.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you
Because we've
need?
done quite a lot today. Oh, a little secret. If someone attacks you... if someone attacks you first, you have the right to defend yourself. If someone doesn't attack you first, you're going to break the law if you attack them. We could taunt her until she attacked us, and then we would be in the right to kill her even though we provoked her. Let's see, we could sell that. First off, let's see if we can get her to like us a little bit more. We can. Excellent. Let's just sell some of these expensive soul gems. Make some money. Thank you. And let's see if the other trader has his money back yet. You do. Excellent.
Friend.
Let's see if he wants to buy our skooma. And moon sugar. There you go. We're still missing a little bit with him, but that's okay. We'll just add in this soul gem to sweeten the deal. We now have a lot more money, which is excellent. Now we can actually level up our restoration
I've
ability.
heard a lot about you, Outlander. Go ahead.
Thank you. So if we level up our restoration ability, we'll be able to cast, at least I'm pretty sure it's a restoration ability. It is. Resist magic.
Citizen.
Hello. That's good. Now let's level up our restoration ability 10 times. That's 1. Well, we can easily see because it will say like 15 down there. There we go. We're now level 15 in Restoration. So the next time we level up, we are going to be able to put 5 points into Willpower, which will allow us to cast more effectively. We still cannot cast this Strong Resist Magicka spell yet, and that's not even the one we need. We need a more powerful one than that. But we are slowly going to work towards getting our Restoration high enough. Thinking about that, I probably should have put that instead of Illusion as one of our main spells. One of our main spell schools early on.
I've heard a lot about you, Outlander. Go ahead.
Thank you. The final skill that I picked, which ended up being Illusion, was sort of a random one because I already picked all the other ones I wanted. So then, I believe that's pretty much everything done for today. We've leveled ourselves up, we've done a few quests, we've got the Boots of Blinding Speed, we just can't equip them yet. And we've got barely any money because we spent most of it. But we have been going for quite a while, so it's probably a good time to call it here. So the next time we come back, we're probably going to return to Caldera, which is up there, and take on the mission where we go to the Ebony Mine. And we might be able to steal some ebony for ourselves, which we could then sell for some good profit. We might also finally get attacked by an assassin, which we actually want that to happen to us now. We didn't want it to happen to us as soon as we started the game, because we had no way of killing it, but now we have potions to heal ourselves if we need to, and we have a good weapon to take him on with, and some basic armour, so we're actually set to take on an assassin now. So hopefully that happens in the next part. So until next time, be lovely to each other.